Hi, I'm Penelope Santos, and this is my initial reflection plan for the Global Learning Project for TE 150. I wanted to start off by defining my culture and kind of who I am. I would say that most of my culture is kind of a mix of things from both parents' sides. Um, my dad's side is Puerto Rican, and my mother's side is predominantly Japanese. So the mix has always been pretty interesting, but I think a huge factor that they both overlap in is the aspect of my religion. We are all Lutheran Christians, and I went to private school, K through 12, and I think that's something huge that my parents instilled in me. They have their parents were very, very strong in their faith. They were very faithful in their practicing. They went to church every Sunday, and they passed that down to my parents, and my parents in turn passed that down to me and my brothers by sending us to private school and going to church every Sunday. So I think that's huge. I also think part of my culture would be the food aspect in the way that that's something huge that we would do every Sunday after church. We would have a big dinner, and it was interesting to see that gender roles were not very defined. My mom would make dinner some days, my dad would make dinner. If my mom made dinner, my dad would clean up, or vice versa. So I think that was cool to see the just kind of like variations in what we do every day. I would say that for me, my culture has defined me, and that's something that I try to practice every day. Just to even, help out around the house and do things like that. It's not a matter of a boy or a girl's job. It's kind of just doing everything to make it easier for the whole family. And so I think that for me, my culture, I would say, would be very family oriented and also faith filled. And I think those are two huge things. In the aspect of my race, obviously there's different foods that we make on different sides and things like that, and those are really cool and interesting to have being shown. Like my dad's side is very Spanish, so the foods they make compared to my mom's side, which we have Japanese cuisines for family get-togethers, but both sides are very church oriented and family oriented, and I think that has made me who I am, and that's definitely part of my culture. The person I will be using in this project to help me out is a girl named Allie that I met. She's from Israel, she's very Jewish, so I think it'd be really cool to get to know her and her religion and see how she views things in comparison to what I do. And I also think it'd be cool to try to make different foods together and maybe go to church. So my interaction with her, I think, would be making a dish that is homemade to me, and then maybe just talking about religion with her, going to a Bible study and seeing the different variations between us and getting to know her culture a little better.